So, good morning, everybody. Today, we are going to see the very interesting topic about mitosis, which is under the unitary genetics and immune system. So, I am Jayashree from SNS College of Technology from the Department of Biomedical Engineering. Okay, so let us see what do you mean by metasis and meiosis. So, these are the two cell structures, mitosis and meiosis. These are the graphical representation of this mitosis and meiosis. Okay. So mitosis is applicable for plant and animal cells, whereas meiosis is applicable for human beings. Okay. So the excess sperms and gametized zygote are present in the meiosis cells, whereas in mitosis, since it is only for plant and animals, the diploid cells are present. That is what mitosis. Okay. So initially, let us see this diagram. Initially, this chromatin is divided into chromosome. So the chromosome is nothing but which consisting of the DNA. The chromosome is usually used to distribute DNA. Okay. So this chromosome align in the equatorial line. This forms this straight line, and this again divided into two daughter cells, and finally we get the two cells from the parent cells. Whereas in meiosis, all stages are same, but instead of getting the two daughter cells, we are getting the four daughter cells in the meiosis. So let us see the interesting topic in detail. Okay. So this is what this mitosis cell division. The division of somatic cells is in eukaryotic organisms. Okay. So for example, if you take this is what one cell, inside this one nucleus is present, and this forms a cell division take place, and this G1 is nothing but cell division take place GAM1. This synthesis stage is nothing but it will duplicate the cell. Okay, for example, if the parent cell contains the 10 nucleus, the daughter cells also contain the 10 nucleus. So this will be duplicated in the synthesis stage. Okay, and again it forms the GAP2 stage. Okay, so if one cell complete all the cell divisions from beginning to ending, G1 to G2, after that only start the another cell to divide. Okay, that is what this expansion of this cells. Okay, a single cell divided into two identical daughter cells. Okay, already seen in the graphical representation. This is what explanation. Okay, so daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as does the parent cell. Okay, so let us see with this diagram. If initially there are two chromosomes present in the parent cell, the DNA is duplicated in the synthesis stage, and the spindle fiber is formed. Again, this chromosome is divided into two, that is duplicated, and forms the parent cell, that is it forms the daughter cell, and finally you get the two diploid cells. Okay, that is what mitosis. Okay, so let us see this. When the cell is not dividing, okay, for example, if you assume that, okay, we does not generate any daughter cell, okay, in the parent stage itself, if the cell is not divided, your cell will be like this, okay, like a thread, okay, thread will be telling each other, it will be like this, okay, it will be this not any shape, okay, this forms this. When the cell is not dividing, this forms a chromatin. Okay, so the DNA molecules is expanded and condensed form. Cell can only replicate and transcript DNA when it is in the extended state. Okay, let us see when the cell is preparing for division. Okay, so if the cell is not divided, it will be like this. If the cell is going to divide, what will happen means, every chromatin is divided into chromosome. Okay, that chromosome forms the another nucleus, and it duplicate the inside the nucleus, and finally you get the parent cell. Okay, daughter cell. Okay, from the parent cell you get the daughter cell, and finally it will be divided into two. Okay, so this is what the final stage of metasis. So there are four stages of metasis take place: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokines. Okay, so the cell division take place. First one is what? Interphase. Interphase is nothing but the cell division take place as we see in G1 synthesis and gap2. And mitosis phase, there are 4 stages: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase and cytokines. Okay. Let us see that in detail in the next class. This is next part 2 video. So thank you all. Have a great day.